Fruit fly.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, and we're back.
Fruit fly. Did you kill it?
I probably not. It's
No,
attracted to my
fruit
ring light.
flies. Fruit flies are very hard to get. They're fast. They're quick.
Yeah.
And I've constructed fruit fly traps. Have you ever constructed a fruit fly trap to put around your like kitchen sink?
Yeah, Aaron's always got bowls of shit sitting there with dead fruit flies in them.
I got bowls of shit too, but I don't get a lot of dead fruit. I feel like it doesn't. Mine aren't like. I should get her recipes because mine don't work.
Yeah, she's the master.
I
of
bought
that
these.
Bullshit home remedy.
I wonder if she knows how unenthused.
Oh, babe, there's a dirty dish here. No. That's gonna be there for 2 months to kill all of our.
I bought off Amazon fruit fly like strips, and they're these like yellow sticky things you're supposed to put in like plants or whatever, and they're supposed to attract fruit flies.
Yeah.
And get them to stick there.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I paid like $10 on Amazon, and it came with like for like 40 of these things, and I put them all over the house. Like I put like 10 of them out, and all of our like plants, and then around the refuse, the food waste bin on the kitchen.
The refuse. Are you a person that says refuse?
You know what? I never say refuse. I feel like I only say it in context of the bin. I'll say refuse. Like I wouldn't refer to garbage ever as refuse, but I think if I'm talking about like not the garbage can, but anything else, then it's like a refuse. But it's yard waste. That's what I normally say. I don't know why I said refuse.
Sure.
The point is, no, it didn't catch one fruit fly. Not one. And there was like dozens of them flying around.
Money back.
Not one
money back.
Fly. Yeah, I'm going to ask for, it's been a year and a half, but I'm going to ask for a refund for a $10.
Well, it's Prime Days. This is the perfect time.
What does that mean?
We're not. We canceled our Amazon. We're putting our money where our mouth is.
On Prime Day? Are you allowed to do that?
I don't know.
That's a slap in the face.
I know. Yeah.
You can't.
I had to get the ultimate thing when your key fob is out of battery and you just need one of those round batteries. You just go on Amazon, boom. I had to make a trip to Target for a 2450 disc battery.
Jesus, nightmare.
I know.
Yeah, we talked about last week, the dishwasher rack. Where am I going to get a replacement top rack for dishwasher without Amazon?
Yeah, you got to scour Craigslist for that stuff.
We're keeping Amazon. I don't know. What, you got rid of it just for the save money, or are you mad at them?
Yeah, save money.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, not only is it like, the cost of Amazon, but just the easeability. Like, if we want something, we got to work for it now. We got to be like, go get in the car and go get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to make it a little more inconvenient to buy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart. I like that. Yeah, maybe I'll pitch that to Heidi. I think I've pitched canceling Amazon to Heidi before, and I get pushback. She's very scared to cancel anything. Like even streaming stuff like HBO. Sometimes, like if we're done with the show, it's all month to month. That's what I try to tell her. Like it doesn't matter. You can just sign up again. So sometimes I'll just cancel it and see how long we can go till she gets mad at, like she tries to watch it, and then it's like, hey, what happened to our HBO? I was like, I don't know. I'll look into it. Then I'll just start it up again. But I was like, I just saved 3 months on not paying for HBO,
It's so hard because like with streaming services, like it's what, $14 for a month. And it's like if I want to rent one movie that's a new release, that's that's $14, $15 right there. So it's like, well, I might as well just pay for a month of unlimited. It's very
and
hard.
Also, yeah. And as like everyone complains about like coffee getting more expensive, but the good thing about that is that then when something like that happens, you're like, well, that's basically like 2 coffees.
Yeah.
$14 a month. That's only 2 coffees. Pretty soon coffee will cost like $100 and it'll be great because everyone will be like, well, it's $100. That's just like 1 coffee.
Yeah, it's just a cup of coffee.
Just a cup of coffee. What are you complaining about?
Well, for our listeners, it is what is today? The 14th. But let's talk about our 4th of July. How was your 4th of July?
You know, I was thinking about our stupid show because I was like, we should really start anticipating holidays and talking about them ahead of time.
But how are we going to talk about what we did?
Yeah. But I mean, it's just so dated now. I feel like we could have talked about 4th of July ahead because my favorite thing on 4th of July now is next door is everyone complaining about the illegal fireworks. And it happens every year. And everyone's mad. And don't they know it's illegal? They know it's illegal. And then guess what? It's going to happen next year. This is why I could have talked about 4th of July before 4th of July, because I knew what was going to happen. They were all going to complain about fireworks. They're going to happen anyway. And that's going to happen next year too. And that's just where we're at. And that's going to be the rest of your life.
Damn.
Yeah. But wait, you have a video you want me to watch.
So I sent Andrew a video ahead of time. We had a family reunion. I'm going to set it up before you watch it. So we had a family reunion at my cousin's house. He owns this big property, big, huge house in the middle of Illinois, Towanda, Illinois. Got a pool, a barn, all the just everything. Nice. It's a great place. They're great for hosting. And so we had tons of family there. It wasn't the entire family, but it was just any family that's available could go. And on the night of the 4th, Friday the 4th, they started setting off fireworks. I think her brother, my cousin's wife's brother, was setting off fireworks. And in the front yard of this huge, place in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's cornfields everywhere, So they're like, and so it went awry, and that's what I sent you the Ring camera footage of. So you want to watch? Okay. You should turn the volume up because it sounds like a horror movie.
Okay, I've seen the fireworks. They're crackling. I'm seeing. Looks like maybe something's okay. Yeah, it's getting a little close to the hedge. The kids are running away.
Those are supposed to be up in the sky, by the way.
Yeah, it seems like they're being aimed at the children.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how many kids are there?
A lot.
Oh, it's like a refugee camp. Oh my God, the screaming. Oh my God. The sobbing.
I think you got the gist of it. I mean, those are supposed to be up in the sky, blowing up, and they're like shooting out at the cars as we're all sitting on lawn chairs. They're like coming at us. So all the parents are like diving on their kids and trying to make it through this opening in the bushes to take cover. And Phoebe took one. She got a burn on her neck. We didn't even know. I found out yesterday. She was like, "Oh yeah," it was like I don't know. She got singed. There's like a red rash, and then I got a text from my cousin. I was like, "Hey, my daughter told me that Phoebe said she got an owie from the fireworks. Sorry, I didn't know." And I was like, "I didn't know either." She didn't tell anyone. Pretty cool.
Were all the kids, other than that, was everyone okay? Because it sounds like
everyone was. There was no like serious injuries, but I mean, there could have been.
That's a hilarious video, though.
I know.
Just how many children running in is very funny.
Yeah. So, but it was a good reunion. Other than that, it was a good reunion. What?
Do you ever go and set off your own fire? Like,
no.
Do you ever go buy fireworks?
No.
When was the last time you bought a firework?
Never. I think I played with black cats when I was little, and I was always terrified. And when my friends, like, I was the kid that my friends would be like, "Oh, let's blow him." I'd be like, "Oh my god, my friend's gonna blow his hand off." Like I was the big pussy.
You were a big pussy about it, man.
No.
Well, I sometimes I feel like I'm failing as a man because you're right. I had that thought. Like, I bet I'll never buy fireworks. I remember my dad driving out to like the native reservation, you know, where you could get the big ones
Yeah.
and
Like the big ones
he
that
did.
blow up in the sky?
Yeah. Like even then they were basically illegal in the city, so you had to
Right.
drive out ways to go get them. And then we did it. I mean, I don't think he loved it, but I think he felt like, well, this is what you're supposed to do, so you have to
Yeah.
do it. So it's like, am I just never gonna do that? It's like, are we the first generation, or just gonna be like most of us are just gonna enjoy other people's fireworks?
And that's fine. I think they're stupid anyway. They're loud
Yeah.
and annoying.
Overrated.
They never, I mean, not to be that grumpy old man, get off my grass, but they're never isolated to a certain time frame. I mean, it's 4 a.m. and you hear fucking gunshots. Oh, it's near the 4th of July.
Oh
So it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
people blowing off their fireworks.
I know. You're like, who's saving them for 4 a.m.? You just wake up in the middle of the night and go, oh, we got some left. I forgot about.
Yeah.
You got to run downstairs and.
I forgot the ones in the trunk. Let's go, kids, get up. Yeah.
If anything, I launch them I would launch them too early. I'd be like just too excited, you know.
Well, that happens too. I mean, you hear them on the
Busted.
3rd, the 2nd, and the 3rd.
Yeah.
It's absurd. It is
Day.
absurd.
Did you know it was Canada Day?
What?
Well, so you had a good 4th out there on the farm, huh? Now this guy who has a big house in cornfields.
What about him?
Does he grow corn? Is he a farmer?
No, they're not farmers. They, I think they're just surrounded by farmers because they're not farmers. She's a dentist, and I don't know if he's like a day trader. He's one of those jack of all trades guys, and he's one of these guys that's like he's the opposite of what we talk about. Like he's got all these home projects. Like you're in the house. Like, wasn't there a wall here last time we were here? He's like, oh yeah, I took that down. My brother's like, well, how do you know you can do that? And he's like, well, I had to put this support beam up. It's just like, my house would be a pile of rubble if I tried to fucking do shit like that.
Did you offer
how do you
to
learn to
wallpaper
do
it?
that? My uncle has because you can come and you can just camp on the lawn, or you can stay in any of the rooms. So my uncle come, and they have like a camper that they pull. They pulled a couple of years ago. They pull up and they're like, "Yeah, I need a 30 amp plug-in for our trailer." And he just goes to the hardware store, figures out how to do it, puts a box on a pole, one of those like a plug-in. He just figured out how to wire it for a camper plug-in.
You're just describing a man.
Yeah, right. Not a man on this podcast.
Yeah, that's how Heidi's uncle is. Heidi's uncle Dickie, who lives in Charlotte, Montana, and he built his own house and built his. I mean, he worked. It's not like he was a professional carpenter. He just built his own house and worked on oil rigs, in Alaska for his professional career, and then can just do all this shit. He can just do everything. And he has he has horses and knows how to irrigate his property. And it's just, I think some people, they just look at stuff and they're like, well, if someone else can do this, I should be able to do it.
Where the
they
fuck
just have that instinct, and then whatever
though?
it is, they just. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's innate. It's inside. It's just something we don't have. They look at the world and they go, if they can do it, if a man can do this, or a woman, if a person can do this, then I can do it too. It's just a person doing this, so I should be able to learn how to do it. And we don't have that.
After we bought our first house, I tried to build we had 2 cats. I tried to just build a table, a perch for the cats to stand on to look out the window. And when I was done and showed Erin, I don't know if she's ever laughed so hard in her life. It looked like a second grader summer camp project. It was like me making my best effort to make a secure cat stand or table. It's just 4 legs. I did boards to secure it, and it just was fucking garbage.
Yeah. Well, like, there's something that happens, I will say, when you buy a house, you do get a little more confidence of like, I should be able, now this is mine. I should be able to poke around with the electrical box. I should be able to fix holes in the fence or what. I mean, it's my house, you know, and it's unearned confidence, and you still don't know shit, but you just feel like you should. All this just because you bought something, you feel like I should be able to know how to wire up. Like we would buy a chandelier, and then I didn't know. You know, I'm so stupid. I thought you just like. You're just gonna plug it in where the old chandelier would. No, but there's like wires hanging out, so you have to like wire it together, you know. And like nothing gives me the right to think that I know how to do electrical work, except that it's like, well, it's my house and these are my wires. I should be able to fiddle them together until the lights come on.
Right. Well, I told you about that ceiling fan in Phoebe's room that I tried to put in myself, and every morning we'd go in her room and the lights would just be on. They were off when we tucked her in, and she's on a top bunk. Like she didn't get out and turn it on. They just go on because of the wiring. Terrible.
Somebody else, who was I gonna say? There's somebody else like that who just my old roommate and friend Brian Moot, comedian. He like when we were living in LA, he would just like do shit to my car. Like he just changed my brake pads for me.
Wow.
Like, and he just watched YouTube. But he had this like weird, and he grew up kind of on a farm. So I think it's his farm life. Like that guy, you know, he's near a farm, you know, because when you're on a farm, you kind of, that old school mentality of like everything you do here has to be done here on the farm. You know, you have to like make your own butter and shit. So you just have to learn how to do everything. Maybe that's where it comes from.
Speaking of which, did I tell you, I don't know if this was a development that happened this week since we last recorded, but Erin has informed me we will be redoing the wallpaper in the bathroom. She cannot live with it.
Oh.
Did I mention that last week or no?
No, that's breaking news. We need the sounder.
I'm hoping to just be like, oh, okay, all right, well, let's not tear it down till we have everything ready and just never get the new, get the stuff we need. And hopefully just...
do you think you'll be able to peel it off?
No, absolutely not. No, totally not. And I told her that, and I was like, babe, it's like layered because it laps each one. So if you want to pull down the middle strip, we got to start all over. And she's like, well, can't we take a razor and just kind of, isolate the middle roll and take that off? And I will cut through the drywall with the razor, trying to cut the wallpaper off. But even pulling off the wallpaper, the paint's going to come off. So we have to everything.
Right. So you're going to pull off the wallpaper, the paint will come off. You're just going to have to sand it again. You're going to have to prime it again, this time hopefully with the right primer. Mm-hmm. And then re-wallpaper it.
Yeah.
Are you going to get a professional?
That's what I said. I said, well, then we got to hire someone to do it. But I don't know. That's not, if we hire a professional, the story's over. We'll have nothing more to talk about on the podcast. Whereas if I fail again, that's good content.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good point. What am I talking about? Yeah. Just do it yourself. How hard can it be? In fact, change
Thanks. You believe in me?
Yeah. Change your own brakes. We need some new stories.
Change your own brake pad. I wouldn't even start a test like that because I'd be like, oh my God, I lost 3 of the bolts. I took everything apart, lost confidence, and now my car's broken. I don't know how to fix it. You know? I was nervous.
That's
just
what I mean.
cleaning out my dishwasher.
I don't know. But that's the thing is people just think they can do it. They're just like, if someone else can do this, I can do this. And, you know, it just blows my mind. Yeah. All right, man. Well, any other updates before we get to topics?
Can you hear the chaos? I'm thinking not because I'm using the mic, but we have, after the reunion, we brought 2 cousins, an 11-year-old and a 12-year-old to stay with us for the week. They're upstairs. So everything this whole week is just get through the week. We just got back from Culver's getting them milkshake.
How did you end up?
Because during the summer, each summer we'll switch. Like this summer, we took them for a week. Last summer, they went to Omaha for a week to be with their cousins. And it is just, imagine having 5 kids. You have 1 kid, imagine having 5. And they're at this age. They are just loud, messy. My desk right now is sticky. This is all sticky. It's fucking gross. My hands are sticky from just touching my own desk. They pick up nothing.
I honestly don't know how. I don't think it should be legal.
I mean, I'm just looking at it like at one time. I just have to stay alive until Thursday when Aaron meets them halfway. Aaron's meeting my brother-in-law halfway to drop him off.
Yeah. You got to feed him.
Got to feed them. Even have enough food. A lot of pizza parties.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah.
No exchanges over at the Slater household. We have one. That's what on the new Nate Bargatze special, he has a bit about like they only have 1 daughter, and sometimes someone will drop their kid off, and then he'll drop. It's like it's not a fair. They'll bring over their like boy, as if it's like a fair exchange.
Yeah.
And it's like this is not even close, you know. Like my little angel versus your Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I don't need to do any exchanges. Okay, but we should get to topics. This Wi-Fi is pretty rude. So
you want to go first?
I can go first because it's kind of a story.
Okay.
So I had a show last night and doing some patented Slater crowd work. No big deal.
Classic.
Should be filming it. I don't know what. I'm robbing the world from this content. It's really too bad. But I'll tell you about it now. This is my version of crowd work clips.
Okay.
It's me just lamely telling you what happened. But there's this drunk row, these older women from Kentucky. And they're pretty loud. So it's fun though. We're going back and forth. They're fun gals. And then I'm talking about marriage or something, and I go, oh, how long have you been married? And she says 50 years. I go, wow, 50 years. That's incredible. Good for you. I was like, where's your husband? You know? And she says, oh, he's passed away. I was like, oh, sorry. And then I'm like, ah, damn, I stepped in it here. But that's okay. That's not a big deal. You know, 50 years, whatever. It's a long life, long marriage. And then before I can say much else, she goes, he had dementia.
Oh my God.
Oh, all right. Well, this is a comedy show, but okay, thank you for that. And then she goes, it wasn't good. It was really bad.
Oh my God.
If you're imagining like a sweet sort of dementia where he fades gracefully. No. That's not what this was. This was worse than that.
This wasn't the funny kind.
This wasn't this wasn't the kind you comedians love to talk about in comedy shows. This was the bad guy.
Oh my
So
god.
I make fun of her. So I make fun of her a little bit for like bringing the room down,
Yeah.
But then I hesitate for the next part. But I'm like, I feel like they're with
Trust.
me enough. And not
Yeah.
the crowd. I'm talking about the actual row. I think they're with me enough to say what I'm about to say. But like, so I was like, your husband, then he died like a while ago? And she was like, I think it was like 10 or 15 years ago. And I was like, well, you haven't really been married for 50 years. These years. And that's what I need backup on. You don't get to count years to your anniversary if they're dead. Those are easy years. Those are years. No, those do not count. You're not like, I've been married for 75 years. Bullshit. Okay? No way does that count. There is no threat of divorce at any point once the other person dies. I hate to be a stickler. But I mean, is this even controversial, what I'm saying?
No, I don't know, but I totally agree. These people are, if we're going by the rules and you get remarried, you don't have to get a divorce when they're dead because it's just assumed, the marriage is over.
Right. So now you're saying not only could you be married for 50 years, and I've been married for 50 years, and I've got another one going for 25. So I'm like, I should get 2 bottles of champagne, really.
Yeah, you can't get 2 years credit for each year because one of them's dead.
Wow. And you also don't get to count years before you got married.
Oh, yeah.
Because that happened to me too at a show. Someone was like, "Oh, well, we've been together for 4." I was like, "No one gives a shit.
No one cares.
How long you've been together? Oh, you were going steady. That's towards your total. It is legal marriage is what we're counting here.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. To each their own. But I'm on the side of you. Not to bring him up again. Our good buddy Jason Russell. They celebrate the anniversary they met instead of when they got married.
You can say it. That's stupid.
You just want credit. You just want more credit for, oh, this is our 20-year anniversary. Wow, that's a long marriage. Yeah, we met 20 years ago. We got married, 16 years ago. Oh, so it's not your 20-year anniversary. Well, we think that. Okay, well.
Okay, yeah. No, that is, we're not doing that. Oh, by the way, it's my 10-year anniversary on the 11th, July 11th.
Oh, your 10-year wedding anniversary?
Yes, of our actual wedding.
Congratulations. Oh,
thank you. I know you're expecting your gift in the mail.
But what am I supposed to get you?
You know what it is? I looked it up. It's so stupid. You know what it is?
Did you post about it? Is it wood?
I did post about it.
What is it?
It's tin.
Oh, that's right. That's
right. What are you supposed to get for tin? I was like, what am I going to make her sheriff? That was my joke.
That's right. That's right. Here's a roll of tinfoil, babe.
Here's a can of beans. Yeah, those are also stupid. Have you ever like actually followed through on any of those? Like the year and then you're supposed to get that anniversary. Have you ever like done any of that?
No. And the longer we've been married, the more time we just agree to cancel out, like, you know what? Because our birthdays are right next to each other. We're like, all right, let's just not do. We'll go out for a nice dinner, but no gifts. I don't get you something, you don't get me something. That way we save money. So that's what we've been doing instead of getting each other, wood and silver gifts or whatever. We just cancel out to save money.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well,
it's funner that way. It's funner that way.
Is it funner?
Yeah.
That's what my sister-in-law and my brother, they suggested that for Christmas. that we just like, hey, because they fly from New York and they like, hey, we don't want to. Let's just not get each other just for the kids. Just get the gifts for kids, and we don't need to get each other gifts. And everybody else in my family was kind of like, oh yeah, okay, great. And then Heidi was like, no, I want presents.
See, I'd be like that with Heidi too. I'd be like, what the fuck? You're just asking me to not get me something.
No, just because you're the one getting on a plane, I don't give a shit. Order it ahead of time.
Right. That's why they have Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a this was a dirty bit I tried, but I actually think it kind of makes sense. So you know how like people are like, so they have the anniversaries and every what, I don't even know what the other ones are. I think 50 is like gold, 10 is tin. I don't know, like
25 is silver, maybe. That makes sense, right?
25 must be silver, and then something about 1 or 5 is like like cotton or sheets or something, because everyone gets each other sheets.
Sure. Yeah.
But how about this? So people say you get married and your single friends will go, oh, one woman for the rest of your life? How are you going to keep romance? How could you be attracted? And the key is to not like do all the sex stuff right away. So instead of different gifts on anniversaries, you just unlock new sexual acts. So for the first year, it's just missionary. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like year 2, you unlock like her on top or something. And then like your 5-year anniversary, it's like doggy style. Like you really got to pace it out because you got a lifetime together. And then 10 years, you're like, okay, I don't know, whips and chains, role playing, whatever. And then your 50th anniversary, you start an OnlyFans.
A couple's OnlyFans?
Yeah, a couple's OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And you like do it. So that's my pitch.
I like it. That makes sense.
All right. What do you need? What do you need backup on?
I can tell there's a delay because like we'll say something and it'll just be a pause and then all right. So here's my topic. I think we can all agree. Waiters, maybe you even said this, but waiters should not be sitting down at the table. Have we talked about this previously?
No, we've never talked about this, and I've never even thought about this, but I like it.
Waiters cannot be sitting down at the table. Hey guys, how we doing tonight? Like, no. This is me and my friends.
I love this one. Wow. Yeah. Time out. This is catapulting. This is like a top 5 topic of all time.
That's so funny. This has been on my list for I think 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh.
Because I went out with 2 friends a while ago and we were talking about it and I was like, nobody likes that. Nobody has someone sit down and then everyone's like, oh my God, he was fun. We should see what time he gets off. Oh my gosh.
He turns the chair around, and sits in the chair backwards and starts scribbling over the top. Leans over to you. I've been running around all day. What do you got? Just need to take a break with you guys here for a second.
You guys seem fun.
Take a break. Stand up. Lazy.
Yeah. Where's my fucking yellow mustard, asshole?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love this. Yeah. It comes off very arrogant. It comes off like you think you're too good at this, that you get to sit at our table. You're too confident.
Yeah.
Be a little nervous about this, Exactly. Be a little scared of us.
I'm your boss, goddammit. Yeah. I can't, I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable as a person because I feel like, oh, I have to play this game with you. Like, hey, what are you guys up to? Are you guys going to the game? You guys doing the game? You guys getting some beers? We having food? What are we doing? Like, well, we are yes, we are getting food and you are getting it for us. We will be eating our food.
Yeah, you know, I had a revelation today because I went to this bookstore and the guy, he was an older guy and he clearly like owns a shop and everything was a bit. I mean, I asked him if he had some book and he's just doing joke, making fun of everything. And then the old me would have felt this pressure to like a societal pressure to joke back. And you go, oh, that's funny. How about this? And you're going to ping pong back and forth. But you realize people like that, they don't want you to do that. They're not in the market for jokes to be given back to them. They're not looking for a conversation. They're just looking for an audience. They want you to stand there and laugh and think he's funny. So then I've learned to just not even try and go, ah, ha, like that. And I just wait for it to be finished.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Can you go get
Very wow. Ha! Because I used to feel with waiters too, I'd feel all this pressure to like keep up, and they're like, "Oh, they're being funny, so I should be funny, and let's say something back." But they don't want that. You'll just get ignored and stepped on. That's not what they're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Don't the table with us. Oh my God, great topic. I've never heard anyone address this either. This is good stuff.
And then they got it because they're going to be there a while. It's like, oh, I was just going to say my order real quick, and then you go get it. But now you're sitting down. So we got to talk for a minute. The gall. Have you been a waiter?
No. That's why I feel so good about criticizing waiter behavior because I've never actually done it.
Well, I have. I've done it a ton, and I feel very comfortable criticizing it. Yeah, and I was never a very good one either.
You don't seem like you'd have been a good one.
I wasn't. I worked at this place called what was it called? The Garden Cafe. It was called the Garden Cafe in Omaha, and it had like a lot of quiches, and it was like a lot of Sunday breakfast with vegetable omelet. And they'd say order up and ring the bell, and I didn't know what the fucking meals looked like, so I would have to have someone be like, all right, what is this on this plate? And I'd just go to the table, I just put it in front of everyone, and then the table would have to be like, this isn't mine. Oh, that's mine. Oh yeah. And then they would just switch it because I didn't know what fucking was what. There's a lot of weird meals.
What a funny, like, it seems like a minimum for a waiter at a restaurant. Like, one of the first questions you ask in the interview is, do you know what food looks like? You know which foods are which? It all kind of looks the same to me. I just see a big pile of goop on a plate, and you tell me what it is. I don't, not my business. None of my business.
Label the plates. I think I got the job because my sister Carrie was a waitress before I got the job, so we like both worked there.
Oh yeah, of course. We went out for dinner last night at the restaurant, and then they have the like maitre d',
Yeah.
And so your waiter's waiting on you or whatever, and then at some point the maitre d', he's walking around the restaurant and he's got to do his little check-in,
The maitre d', I know the maitre d' is like the guy that seats you. Or that's the host.
That's the host. I don't know. Maybe it's just the captain,
the manager, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like the maitre d', that's like something from Disney movies.
What's the maitre d' then?
I don't know. I've never eaten at a place so fancy it has a maitre d'.
Well, whatever. the guy in charge. A manager. Let's call him a manager since this is offensive.
Let's just call him a shift manager. Okay.
Let's just say it's some guy in a suit.
Okay.
And he comes over to like check in, but he must have been new or something because he came over and he seemed like nervous. Yeah. And then he just sort of stood there. And I was like, all right, are you gonna? And he's like, your food? I'm like, yeah, we're eating the food, man. And he just kind of he was waiting for us to compliment him, Like as like a comic after a show, just kind of standing by the exit, waiting for people to tell him good job. Like, yeah, man, great food. You're doing a great job. And then he just starts smiling, like, thanks, yeah. Like, aren't you supposed to ask us like about our day or something? I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't. He's not even the one that cooked it. What the fuck's he waiting for a compliment for?
I know. It's ridiculous. All right. Well, this
should we hop into post show quick?
We should before the laptop.
I have some dates to plug.
Okay, please do.
July 18th, Davenport, Iowa, the Rhythm City Casino. But then Madison Comedy Week is the first week of August. So I'm at Comedy on State Thursday, August 7th, and I'm at the Burr Oak on Friday the 8th, August 8th at 9 p.m. You're up.
Go check. Provo this weekend, July 18th and 19th at the Dry Bar Theater. Then this is a fun show every year. Comedy in the Park, August 1st, Friday, early evening. I think it's like 6, but it's at Laurelhurst Park in Portland, and they always get like a huge turnout. It's free. You bring your blankets and wine or food or whatever, and it's always a fun time. So if you're in Portland, that's a good show. You can bring your kids and stuff. So
a fun outdoor clean show.
Yeah.
How about that?
So you don't know about that. Well, it's fun. So
I said
check
how
that
about
out if you want. You said how about that? I thought you said I don't know about that.
I'm like slamming your shows. That sounds like a bad one, Andy. I don't know.
I would also be skeptical if I heard a outdoor show that's clean, but it's lots of fun with kids. I would think, okay, that sounds like bullshit. But this one is. Also, we are about to do our post-show banner. Now, we need. I think I did the math. I think we need 5 new Patreon subscribers paid at the minimum level, which I think you can go as low as $5 a month.
Yeah, but you can go higher than that. This is the
PBS.
This is the PBS NPR portion of the show where we ask for money after you've enjoyed it.
If you've ever been curious about the post-show banners, now's the time. Go to the Patreon, subscribe, and that's it. So thank you. That's what we're about to do right now. So thank you, everybody, for listening to
The Cavalry.